Okay, well, welcome. My name is Derek Barron with Naperville Local and Naperville Business Insiders Group. What I want to do is just a welcome to this video this week. We are going to be doing videos every single week for you. And this is more for the Naperville area businesses. We really want to help the local businesses, help them grow, be seen more, be heard more, grow and scale their business as well. So if you are a local resident, feel free to watch this. We'd love it and have you give us some feedback. Go ahead and comment in some of the areas if you'd like. If you're a Naperville area business owner, stick around because we're going to be covering today what we call the 60-minute marketing audit, which would be critical for your business to move forward here the last half. Yes, I'm saying the last half of 2021. It's halfway through the year. So let's dive in. I've got a presentation I want to share with you. So I'm going to add that to the stream. I'm going to click down here. So essentially, this is our 60-minute marketing audit. I'll walk through this. And if you have questions along the way, please feel free to add them in the comments. I'll make sure to get back to you on those as well. So let's dig in. My name is Dr. Derek Barron, my wife, Terry. We're the owners of NapervilleLocal.com. Great things that we do for Naperville is we want to help individuals, businesses, companies do some giveaways or deals or more to help them grow their business. We work with small business owners to help them grow and scale, and we are small business owners ourselves as well. So let's keep going here. We get it that when we're asking you about an audit, it's not something that everybody is comfortable with, especially from the terminology when it comes to audit in business. You think from a tax perspective, but there's a real purpose behind this, and there's no way to better help your business grow than by doing an audit for it. So the truth is your business could probably use some fine tuning and an internal audit of your resources and processes that can help you get more out of your marketing efforts. Here's what you'll need to do. So there's a few steps that we're going to go through. Number one is going to be doing a website review. Since your website is your online HQ, it's a good place to start with your audit. Updating anything that's outdated or not working, including the following, is something that you should look at. First, your website's design, the mobile accessibility, the navigation, the site speed, broken or outdated links, and or SEO. A lot of this stuff is hopefully understandable by some of you, and some of you may not get it, and that's okay. By all means, always reach out and ask us, but your site's design has to be, that correlates with the second bullet point of mobile accessibility. 70+% of searches for local businesses take place on a mobile device. You need to make sure your mobile device your website is mobile accessible. Your website design also has to be user friendly. You have between 3 and 7 seconds, so we should say 5 seconds, to attract somebody and have them scroll through on your page. That's why always having video on your homepage near the top is a great way to keep viewers there. Navigation means hopefully you have a bar across the top that's easier for them to go back and forth through. Site speed is critical from a search engine standpoint, as well as your consumer and or customer. You want them to make sure they know what they can scroll around and find the information they needed. From broken or outdated links, that's more of an internal aspect that you could have someone like ourselves work on, or having an SEO specialist. And then finally, SEO is very, very critical for the growth of your business moving forward, especially with your website and the SEO that's associated with it. The other thing is you should be focusing to make your website as fast and easy as accessible. Anything that slows down or negatively impacts the user experience needs to be improved. So just imagine yourself, if you're visiting a website, whether you want to order a pizza, get some flowers, or if you want to schedule an appointment for somebody, it needs to be quick and easy because you have a lot of things going on in your life. So make sure that your personal website is set up for success with speed and accessibility. And we'll dig into some other things that are important for that as well. Now, lastly, yes, hopefully we're past this C-19 era here in our lifetime. I hope you're all safe and your businesses are finally coming up and around the corner. But if there are any changes that you need to make on your website, make sure that that's stated, and so people feel comfortable. If they're still hesitant due to COVID-19, you want to make sure that they feel comfortable coming into your business. Online ordering. If your business has an online ordering component to it, you want to make sure that it's simple and easy to use. So how easy it is for customers to order online from your business or your store or your restaurant. Is your store just as functional for mobile users as it is for people on a computer? Again, from a desktop, it's a lot easier to use. But is your website mobile functional and easy to use that way so people can make an order or place an order or even just simply give you a call if they have a question? And then there's a checkout process. Is the checkout process intuitive? Meaning, does it have to take a lot of time for them to go through, make the order and check out and go through? So simple steps makes it simpler for you and your business. Ordering and payments, which we'll talk about next, are two areas where I think it's worthwhile to pay some user testing. In other words, have somebody check it out for you, have them purchase one of your items, clothing, food, whatever it may be, just so you know that it's working properly for you. There are plenty of sites where the ordering process is convoluted, and that's always a way in which you're going to push away customers. Customers hate that, which means you should too. And I'm sure when you're going to a website and you have to order online and it's a hard or convoluted process, you tend to step away from it. Payments, as we discussed. Here's a cold, hard truth. A difficult payment process is unacceptable. It will cost you sales and customers. So your focus should be on making the payment process an easy one. Increasing the security of your payment page by updating your security certificate, adding encryption, and including a statement about security to reassure your customers. SSL, which you see over there on your viewing right, is very simple to add that. You're going to want to make sure you have that for your website because it makes those that are going to make a purchase, be either credit card or bank, feel a lot safer. Adding payment methods that are easy for customers to use, including credit cards, PayPal, checks, and mobile payments. And you see Stripe on there. If you don't have a payment system, Stripe is a great way to implement and add that to it as well. Number 3, you want to keep your entire payment process on your site instead of asking customers to navigate away. It's easy if it can be done inside of it. And I'm sure you may experience that where you have to wait 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,005, and that next payment page pops up. You don't want that to happen on your website. So make sure you're making it easy as possible so they don't have to navigate away. Minimize the number of steps in your checkout process. Hopefully there's 3 or less. Entering the information and allowing it to be sticky, which means the next time they come to order their next pizza or their next pair of shoes or their next cup of yogurt, you want to make sure that it's easy for them to go through that process. So paying for an online order should be quick, easy, and intuitive. Nobody should have to guess what to do or be left wondering whether their payment went through. That's always a questionable thing when you look back on your statement and say, did I get dinged twice on that day or not? So hopefully your payment processes are set up. Loyalty programs, which are great for any business that's out there. Loyalty programs are popular for a reason. If you don't have one, or if it's been a while since you've gone through it, this is a perfect time to review it to see if it can be made better or literally start one. You might need an overhaul for your loyalty program if it isn't attracting new members, if it doesn't have a mobile option, and it offers dated or subpar rewards. It has to be, as I'm sorry to say it, as sexy as possible for them to want to sign up. What's in it for them? Your loyalty program should be appealing to your customers and provide something concrete in return for their loyalty. So how many times does it take them to get something free? Do they get a percentage off? Is it a BOGO, buy one, get one? Are they able to sign up a friend in it as well? So what are the loyalty programs that you have for your business? If you have one, watch through this again to see how ways in which you can make it improve. If you don't have a loyalty program, feel free to reach out to us. We love to help you with some of the punch card programs that we offer, or anything of that nature. Search engine optimization. It's not always fun to talk about it, but it's very important to do it. People who rely on Google search to find local businesses in their area now more than ever. And as I said before, there are 70% of the searches that are online that are taking place from a mobile device. So whether it's a tablet or a phone. So how is your website optimized plays a big role in how well you rank, especially against your competitors. So if you're a pizza place or a steak restaurant or a yogurt shop or a clothing outlet, you have to make sure that you are ranking well online as well as beating your customers. If you haven't updated your SEO for longer than you'd like to admit, here's a checklist of a few things that matter that you may want to look into. Number 1, review your online listings in directories, guides, and other places to make sure your NAP, which is your name, address, and phone number, are consistent. Even small differences can dilute your online presence. What that means is if in your Google My Business section, it's from from a certain business, ABC Roses, it needs to be 123 Street and then the same phone number. So every single directory, it needs to say ABC Roses, 123 Maple Street or ABC Street, and then the phone number. It has to match everywhere across the board. If you haven't yet, claim your Google My Business listing and make sure your information, including Google Maps, is up to date. Third point, claim any review site profiles you haven't yet claimed and check all of them to ensure your information is accurate and correct. Again, it can hurt your online listings if you're not all matched up from the name, the address, and the phone number. That's called your NAP. Update photographs on review sites to reflect product updates or menu changes. You should be consistently going in and making changes to your Google My Business specifically because that helps you best with the most related search terms. And then review your social media profiles and update them as needed. It's very important that you do that. So these changes shouldn't take long, but they can make a big difference in your local SEO. It's a very important aspect for a brick and mortar business, which is called your local SEO. So making it easy for your business to rank on Google is the goal. Now, email marketing. Hopefully you're doing some form of email marketing because the return on investment is great and it's very inexpensive and it's an effective way to communicate with your customers minimally one time per month. So here's what you should review in that audit. Number one, your opt-in form on your website should be short and request only essential information. We suggest that our clients name, email, and cell phone number. Some will only ask for email, but email open rates are 30%. They still work, as we will discuss. But cell phone, when you send out a text message, you have an over 90% success rate. So you want to get name, email, and cell phone number. Subscribers who haven't opened your emails in 6 months should be unsubscribed. So depending on what type of service you use, a lot of people use MailChimp because it's free up to, I believe, 2,000. And that's okay that you utilize them. But if you have people on there and you continue to attempt to deliver them, it causes a degrading of your deliverability rate, which is not anything you want to have happen. Third point is review or create a welcome sequence to send to new subscribers. So if you are a pizza shop and they've come in and they've purchased once, or you have them sign up for your loyalty program, not only do you want them to sign up for the program, but you want them to sign up so they get, 3, 6, 10, or even 27 follow-up emails explaining other items that you may have on your menu, for instance. And number 4, consider list segmentation to target your emails to those customers who are most likely to buy from you. So some people, if it's a pizza restaurant, may be interested in, pan pizzas, and you can see that consistently over time. So don't send them something that's for desserts. Or if you have a clothing store and somebody comes in for male-orientated clothing, you don't want to send them a sale on your female clothing line. So if you don't already have an email list, this is a perfect time to build one. You're literally leaving money on the table without one. And then social media, which we should all be utilizing, maybe even a little bit more. But it's very common for companies to think they need to have a presence on every social media site. That simply isn't true. You're better off having 1 or 2 active social media accounts than 5 that aren't as good as they could be. In other words, if you like Facebook and you like Instagram, make sure you're present on both of those consistently. If your business is video friendly, make sure that you're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Therefore, all 3 of those places have great amounts of video capability. So if your social media game is lacking, it might be a good time to regroup and look at what's working and what's not working, and scale from there. If one of your social networking is underperforming, you should just consider focusing more on the other platforms that are working better for you and getting better engagement. So let's be honest, an audit might not be or sound like fun, but doing one can make a huge difference to the health and success of your business quicker than you think. So what are you waiting for? We highly suggest you run yourself an audit. So let me jump back here. I'm going to remove that. Again, my name is Derek Barron. I want to say thank you very much for taking some time to watch this. If you have any questions about a marketing audit, you can just put in the comment section below, 60-minute audit. We can reach out to you. You are welcome to email us. You are welcome to contact us on any of the social platforms. We would do our very best to help you with that. So if it's just questions that you have, because again, the purpose behind our business is to help the Naperville businesses as well as Naperville area residents have a connection with one another to help you bring more customers in and for you to provide more great value to those customers that do enter. So if you're looking to get more quality customers in your door, if you're looking to have and a bigger impact in the community, we'd love to be able to help you in that process. My name is Derek Barron. I want to say thank you again. If you haven't, make sure to check out the links inside of the descriptions. You can find us on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. If you're a business owner and you want to join our private Facebook group, there's a link there too. And finally, if you want to have a conversation with us, you can set up what we call a discovery call. And you just click on the link below. Thanks again for your time. Have a fantastic day. And whatever we can do to help you grow and scale your business, please let us know.